Hello everyone, welcome to Bevkov class. Today we are going to deal with the question answers of the Coromandel Fishers. We will at first do the textbook questions and after that we will continue with extra questions. So be with us till the end of the video. So let's start. A. Answer the question in a few lines. Question number 1. Explain the line, "The weakening skies pray to the morning light." The weakening skies pray to the morning light means the skies that were sleeping all the night have aroused themselves from their sleep with first ray of the morning light. Here, the poet has used personification. He personified the sky to a person who is praying. Next question. What will the fishermen do when they hear the seagulls call? Answer. When the fishermen hear the seagulls call, they will follow them as these birds know the place in the sea where there is a plenty of fish. Next. Which line in the poem highlight the courage of the fishermen? Answer. The line in the poem which highlight the courage of the fishermen are, "What though we toss at the fall of the sun, where the hand of the sea god drives? He holds the storm by the hair, will hide in his breast our lives." Next question. Write down one example of visual imaginary and another that appeals to the sense of the smell and explain them. Answer. One example of visual imaginary is the wind slips in the arm of the dawn. It visualizes us that the whole night the wind like a child cries in the morning. It slips in the arm of his mother like the wind becomes calm in the dawn. One example that appeals to the sense of smell is the scent of the mango grove. The smell of the ripe mangoes spread all over and appeals to the sense of smell. Question B. Answer the question with reference to the context. First question. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free to capture the leaping of wealth of the tide, for we are the kings of the sea. A. Who is the speaker in these lines? Answer. The poetess Sarojini Naidu is the speaker in this line. Poetess Sarojini Naidu is also called the Nightingale of the India. Let us move to the next slide. B. What is described as the leaping wealth of the tide? What is the figure of speech used in this phrase? Answer. The fish is described as the leaping wealth of the tide. The figure of speech used in this phrase is metaphor. C. What kind of weather had people in catamarans recently experienced? The people in the catamarans had recently experienced stormy weather. D. What does the speaker call himself and the others the kings of the sea? Answer. The speaker calls himself and others the kings of the sea because only they have the capability to have the sea wealth, that is, they can catch the fishes. Like kings, they also go for the search of treasure. Moving to the next slide. Question number 2. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. A. Why does the speaker calls the sea their mother, the cloud their brother, and the waves their comrades? Answer. The fisherman calls the sea their mother, the cloud their brother, and the waves their comrades because the sea, like the mother, feeds and helps them to sustain their life. Similarly, the clouds are termed as brother because they guide them, and the waves, like companions, keep moving with them. The speaker wants to say that they are family and always want to help each other. B. What is referred to as the fall of the sun later in this stanza? Answer. Evening is being referred to as the fall of the sun. C. Who is being referred to as he in this stanza? What will he do? Answer. The sea god is referred to as he in this stanza. He will protect them from dangers in the sea. Moving to the next slide. And question number 3 is, sweet is the shade of the coconut glade and the scent of the mango grove. Part A. What are the different meaning of the word sweet as used in this stanza? And the answer is, the different meaning of the word sweet used in this stanza are: the coconut tree shade is sweet, the smell of the mango grove is sweet, the sands at the full moon day is sweet, the voices of the people is sweet. And the next question is, what according to the speaker is sweeter than sitting in the shade of the coconut and mango trees? Why? Answer. The kiss of spray is sweeter than sitting in the shade of coconut tree and mango tree. It shows the love bonding of the sea mother and fisherman. Next, where does the speaker ask his brother to row towards in this stanza? Find a single word for this place, and the answer is, the speaker asks his brothers to row towards the edge of the words. A single word for this place is known as horizon. And the next slide is extra questions. And the first question, what does the poet refer to as the leaping wealth of the tide? And the answer is the fishes. Question number 2, who are referred to as the kings of the sea? And answer, fishermen. Question number 3, why are they called kings of the sea? Answer, because the kings go in search of treasure, similarly that the fishermen are going in search of the leaping wealth of the tide. Question number 4, who are referred to as the brothers? And the answer, clouds. Question number 5, how many stanzas are there in the poem? And the answer is 3. Question number 6, what kind of poem Coromandel Fisher is? And here is the answer, symbolic. Moving to the next slide. Here it comes the next question. What is meant by comrades in this poem? And the answer, companions or friends. And the next question is, seagulls is a kind of, and the answer is bird. And the next question, how does the wind slips? Answer, like a tired child. Next question, what sort of sound can one hear early in the morning? And here's the answer, one can hear the sound of the gentle breeze, the twittering of birds, the rustle of the leaves in the trees. And the question number 11 is, the poet says, let us set our catamarans free. What does it mean? And here is the answer. The fisherman asks his friends to untie fishing boat and row into the sea to catch fishes? And the next question is, what happens if fishermen are late in starting their work? Answer, they cannot catch fish as the day progresses. And moving to the next slide. Question number 13. Name the figure of speech used in this following sentences. 13a. The weakening skies pray to the morning light. And the answer, personification is used here. 13b. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn like a child. And here, simile is used. As it's given dawn like a child, like is used comparison. So here we used simile. And the next is, the she is our mother. And here the figure of speech is personification. 13d is, the waves are our comrades all. And personification is used here. 13e. Who holds the storm by here will hide in his breast our lives. And the answer is personification. 13f. But sweeter, O brothers, the kiss of the spray and the dance of the wild forms glee. And answer is personification. Next, rise brother rise, the wakening skies pray to the morning light. Here a personification is used. Moving to the next slide. 13h. The wind lies asleep. Here personification is used as figure of speech. 13i is, the clouds is our brother, and again personification is used here. Number 14. Who holds the storm by here? And here is the answer, sea god. Question number 15 is, the fishermen considered the sea as their, and the answer, mother. Question number 16. The poem Coromandel Fishers is written by, answer, Sarojini Naidu. Moving to the next slide. Read the following extract and answer the question that follow. First question. He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives. A. Who said this? And the answer, this was said by one of the fishermen. B. Who hides the fisherman in his breast? Answer is, the sea god hides them in his breast. And the next question, why does he say so? And the answer, he says so because he has faith in God and his work. And the next slide is, the next question here it goes, what though we toss at the fall of the sun? Here the hand of the sea god drives. He who holds the storm by the hair will hide his breast in our lives. And A is, what will toss the fishermen? And the answer goes, the rising and falling waves will toss them. B. Explain the fall of the sun. Answer, it means the sunset. Question number C. What is meant by drives? Answer, rules. Again moving to the next slide. Long answer type question. Question number 1. How does Sarojini Naidu depict the fisherman's feelings about the sea? And answer, the job of the fisherman is the one filled with danger. Every time the fishermen set out to fish, they do not know how turbulent the sea would turn out to be. Yet the fishermen rise, gather nets, and set their catamarans free and proceed cheerfully to capture the leaping wealth of the tide. This they are able to do because they have complete faith in the sea god and believe strongly that he would protect them when the sea is disturbed and the waves rise high. They can row without fear towards that point where the sky and the sea seem to meet, because they know that he who raise and control the storm will also protect their life in his bosom. Their attachment to the sea is so great that they find the dancing movement of the white foam of the water sweeter than the pleasure of the shore, be it the scent of the mango grove and the coconut trees, or the sweet voices of the people whom they love. Moving to the next slide. And the next question is, how does Sarojini Naidu describes a day in the lives of the fishermen? And here's the answer. The fishermen of the Coromandel coast rise at the dawn to call off their fellow fishermen. They gather their fishing nets from the shore, set their fishing boats free, and sail away to capture the fish. They follow the call of the seagull where they can get plenty of fish. They face the storm and the rising tides bravely. They find pleasure in rowing to the verge of the sea where it meets the low sky. In the way, their life is full of adventure. When they return in the evening, they enjoy in cool shade of the coconut glades, breathing the scent of the mango grove. Surrounded by their wives and children, they relax on the sand of the beach on the full moon day while they are kissed by the drops of water they scatter as the waves break, and also enjoy the dance of the wild foam. In this way, the son of the sea lead an adventurous as well as happy life. Moving to the next slide. And the next question is question number 3. How does fisherman urge their fellow fishermen? And the answer is, the fishermen urge their fellow fishermen to get ready for fishing. The wind is calm and the time is suited for setting out. So, they ask their brothers to gather their nets and set their boats free. And question number 4 is, why are fishermen not afraid of the sea? And here is the answer. The fishermen think that they are the sons of the sea. Why should a child be afraid of his own parents? So, the fishermen are not afraid of the sea. And here we go with the next question. How is early morning wind described? And answer is, the calm early morning wind is described as a child that has cried all the night, fallen asleep in the arms of his mother in the morning. And here we go to the next slide. Oh, our questions are completed. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and comment to this video. Thank you.